Yes, good. Hello, everybody. How you doing today? It's a new day. It's a fresh day. I hope you're up, shaking, and baking. I've got a great one today. Like I always say, all my guests are great. Anyway, Stephen, is it called Stephen or Steven Nduku? Which one do you prefer?
Steven Nduku.
Stephen Nduku.
Steven.
Yes. Because I see Steve in some places, so I said, let me just confirm that.
Yeah.
I've got Mr.
Yeah.
Stephen Nduku here with me. You know, I first encountered you when you did that fascinating story of Bridget Adeyemi. Lekki Aja Ikoyi Home.
Yeah.
I thought that story was amazing. I watched that video 1, 2, 3 times. Then I wrote a little article about it on Instagram.
Oh,
people really liked it. People liked it.
Yeah.
It was so educative.
Yeah, it's very important we share, our own stories.
Oh yeah. And you are doing a fascinating job at that. You just interviewed my clients. I've been their client. I've been their sales coach now for like maybe 6 to 7 years. DRG.
Okay, that's Tony Aspire, yeah.
Yes. I've been coaching their team for like 5, 6 years now. So I said you are doing an amazing job.
Yeah, he always speaks about you here and there. Yeah.
Wow. Yeah. So this interview, I just wanted to talk about the internet, media, and YouTube. So as we start, so
yeah,
a lot of people struggle to grow their YouTube channel. You are close to 200,000 followers, subscribers, like 190 something thousand subs, man. That's a lot. I'm struggling to get 2,000 people.
You're going to get there, sir.
So, Steve, what are the challenges of how did you cope with growing your channel first? I'm sure there was a point where it looked as if nothing was happening with all the effort that you had put in. How do you push through that phase?
Hello.
Yeah, go ahead. I can hear you.
Okay. Yeah. So so YouTube, as to every other social media platform, is it's a place where you post videos that people are going to watch. So for everyone starting out YouTube, they treat YouTube as a conventional social media platform where you just go and post whatever you like, right? So most people go on YouTube with a mindset, oh, this is the video I would like to create. Let me go and post it. And then you feel other people are going to watch it. It doesn't work that way, right? So there's a thing called an algorithm. So I was part of the YouTube class, YouTube Black class of 2022. So we did like several training trying to like understand how the platform work. And one of the cheat codes that we learned was there's something called algorithm, right? So if you want to, you can replace the word algorithm to people. So people are the ones going on YouTube to watch videos. So it's more of like an interest-based platform. So for every niche that you are in, first of all, you have to look at the people that are like the top 10 in the industry and try to reverse engineer. I wouldn't say copy, try to reverse engineer what they're doing, right? But it's more about interest. So whenever you're going, whoever is watching this and you're looking at growing your YouTube channel, there's so many things that should go on before you hit the record to record a video and edit and post on the platform. First of all, you have to research, and your research has to be guided by interest of people. And then there are some other editing hacks there you need to learn, but I don't like going into editing hacks because it's almost not important. I mean, there are people making videos with their phone and they're chunking out millions and millions of views. So it's more about the interest and then the story. Interest and the story, and just understand who you are trying to make videos for. Because for me, I'm trying to make videos for 2 types of people. The first are people like Africans in diaspora who like they really want to see what is happening in the African continent.
Yes.
Like they want to see what's happening. They want to see the real estate, the destination, the African people's success story. They really want to stay up to date, because this set of people, CNN, BBC, Al Jazeera, they don't feed them the positive news, because media, what media does is media thrives on negative information, right? If CNN goes and posts a video today and say, oh, there's poverty in Lagos, blah 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 blah, they're going to have millions and millions of reach, right?
Yes.
So those platforms don't focus on sharing those success stories, sharing how beautiful Lagos is, sharing how beautiful Namibia is, South Africa is. So these people rely on my platform to see this information, right? So there's a huge chunk of those people. And basically, I just want people to know that, look, Africa is not just, because most people think Africa is a country. Africa is not a country. There are over 54 countries in here that we are very unique, but we are all powerful put together. So know like the audience that you're trying to reach, and then the interest. And it starts with that. Every content you make has to be researched based. Like, you don't just pull up a camera and then start recording and stuff. Like, you have to go do research and all of those things. Can you hear me?
I can hear you loud and clear, sir. Go ahead.
All right. So yeah, that's it, right? Getting to the first 1,000 subscribers is usually the hardest. Is the hardest. Then the first 10,000, it keeps getting easier than 50,000, 100,000, and all of this. But I mean, apart from the numbers, there are other things to look out for, right? Like the reach of that channel. Those are things people can't really see. My channel might have 109 something thousand, but I reach up to like 50 million people in a year.
Wow. What's the difference what's the difference between the subscriber base and the reach?
So the subscribers is just basically, you saw my video on your homepage. You say, I want to keep seeing this guys listed every time. I go and click subscribe. So reach is whenever you post a video, YouTube show these are the number of people that see and watch your video, but they don't. Most of them don't subscribe to your channel.
Yeah.
Right. Yeah, it's on there in the analytics. You can go see it for yourself. You see where these people are seeing your channel. Some of them would watch, some of them won't subscribe. Some of them that want to stay up to date with your content, they go ahead and subscribe. So the subscription is what people see, but there are other things that people don't see, which is that reach, the number of people that you're reaching, and all of those things. So I don't know if I answered your question.
A lot. So what leads to sales? Is it the subscriber base or the reach?
I would say having a loyal community of people that watch your videos. So once again, the people that subscribe to your channel, they know, they like you, they trust you. So if you direct them anywhere, they are likely going to go wherever you're directing. So yeah, but once again, it's not only your subscribers that see your video. YouTube would push your video to a lot of people, but your subscribers are usually the first set of people that will see that video. So what leads to sale is just basically people that know, like, and trust you, that are willing to go wherever you want to take them to, and how you spice up that sales message. I mean, most videos on my channel, they are sponsored videos, but the way I shoot it, you would never know it's a sales video. Like I'm trying to sell something to you. Like the Bridget video you watch.
Yes,
I was paid for that. It was a sponsored content. Yeah. But you see, you watch the video, you were inspired, right?
Wow.
You were inspired, but you never know. Like, I was trying to push her brand. I wanted to position her as, look, this girl is a realtor. She sells homes. If you want to buy a home, go and contact her, and all of those things. So the sales message has to be like very, very organic as possible. Like, it has to be relevant. The Aspire story, they're trying to sell properties. I won't go on my channel and say, hey, here's a 40 million house, come and buy. No, let's make a story. Let's make a story around it and push a narrative, and then let the people decide if they want to go and see the project you're doing, and they want to key into it, and all of those things. So yeah.
Stephen, let me read a quote to you by because what you said brought up a very important point, by Peter Thiel. Peter Thiel is a multi-billionaire, a co-founder of PayPal. He said that all salesmen and women are actors.
Definitely.
Now, what did he said, like good acting, sales works best when it is hidden.
Yeah, that is it. That quote says everything.
So powerful. Now let me even go further. The guy said that This explains why almost everyone whose job involves sales, you never can tell it from their title. It said, for example, you have in advertising, you have account executives. That's a salesperson. In banking, they call them investment bankers. Those are salespeople.
Salespeople, yeah.
Then politicians, they are salespeople.
They are salespeople, and it comes from the perspective that we as human beings, like every day we are being sold to. Every single, right from when you step out of your house, you're sold already. Like people are trying to sell you stuff. You're going to see car logos everywhere. You're going to see billboards everywhere. You're going to see banners everywhere.
Yeah.
So we don't like to be, we don't like to be pushed at
Yes.
us, right? I think
Yes.
someone's mic is on.
Yes, I'll turn it off. Sorry, go ahead. Go ahead.
Yeah. So we as human beings, we like when something is very natural, it comes to us. So that's why human beings, we do, that moment when you're stepping into an airport and someone is trying to come to you and say, we have
especially in Dubai.
Yeah, we have cabs. You'll be like, no, don't worry, I have my Uber and Bolt and whatever.
Yes,
don't disturb. But if the lady probably comes and start educating you about something, it takes on the conversation from there, and before you know, she'll be like, look, if you want cabs, whatever. But you're a salesperson, the psychology and all of those things. But it's really interesting the kind of times we are right now.
It's very, very interesting. Very, very interesting. Stephen, there are a lot of small business owners that listen to this podcast. In fact, I just checked the analytics. Yeah. Most of my listeners are in the UK, Europe, in America.
Yeah. Mm-hmm.
And I checked the analytics again this morning from Buzzsprout. 82% of my listeners, they use their smartphones to listen to this podcast.
Interesting.
It's one of the fastest growing podcasts in the world right now, according to Spotify. Now, do you need all this equipment to start a YouTube channel? Because some people will say, I don't have camera like Steven. I don't have this. Because you said something very powerful. They said there are people who shoot videos just with their phones and they're making millions of naira. The editing is good, though, but it's the researching, the algorithm, which is another word for what people like. I like that definition. It's so powerful. Can you speak more to that?
I can give you a perfect example. Kabilim, I don't know if you know Kabilim. He's a famous TikToker.
Okay.
The guy that he's a skid maker, but he doesn't talk.
Yes. That guy's big, man. Massive. Yeah.
He doesn't own any camera. He doesn't do any fancy thing. He just uses his phone, make videos, and he's been endorsed by
Gucci, everybody. Yeah.
And all of those things. So So when you're looking at content creation on the internet, it's, once again, I'll go back to what I said, it's interest based. So people go on to make content that they would like to watch. You're making a video for yourself. You're not making a video for yourself, right? You have to think about, look, if somebody sees this video, how are they going to react to it, right? When Toyota is making a car, they're not making a car that the MD will drive. They're making cars that the people are going to drive. So they're like thinking, where should we keep this so that when someone is short-sighted, they can do this, they can do this. And so once again, with your phone, there are really good phones these days. There are really good phones. You can get your phone, you can start. Emphasis on the word start, because it gets to a point. Can you hear me?
Loud and clear, please. Go ahead.
Yeah, so emphasis on the word start. It's good to start with something small. Mm-hmm. And then, people, after a long period of time, they get bored of seeing, a certain type of quality, right? So that's why I said you should start with your phone. You can get a phone. Once you have your phone, you get audio. there are cheap mics these days. It was little as like 40,000 naira.
Yes.
You can get like good microphones. You get a
ring light. Get a ring light.
A ring light or whatever. You're good to go. Then after a while, when you see that people are responding to this, you're making money, quickly upgrade and start getting yourself decent equipment, because now you're going to move from a content creator who is posting platforms on YouTube, Instagram, to a content creator that brands would see you as someone that they can pass their product through. And brands are not the brands, some brands have ego. They want to be attached to, some brands want to be attached to someone who gives them some sort of quality, you know. So but I mean, that's even going too far. The thing is, with your phone, you're good. I mean, I started making videos with this webcam on my 2012 MacBook, then in my office cubicle. I would stay. So I usually used to make videos. I teach people how to make videos. So I usually would do that. And I mean, I was good, but when I started making money, I mean, the smartest thing to do was
start to upgrade.
Go ahead and buy. I bought a camera without even knowing what the camera, like what type of, you know, I just went to Computer Village and I was like, I want to buy a camera. The guy was like, "What camera you want to buy?" I say, "Just give me anything that can shoot video, like anything that can show." So when he gave me the camera, I took it home. That was when I started learning how to shoot videos, right? So that's to show you, like, it's not because I was doing good with my laptop and everything. So as a small business person watching this video, all you just really need is a story. If you're selling any product, tie your product to a story. You know, when Apple, they are trying to market their iPhone, if you watch that event they always do, they'll tie some sort of story to it and just sell. So content creation is driven based on story. It doesn't really matter what equipment you're using. People don't really care, especially on TikTok. There are people literally going very, very viral and I see the conversion rate as well on TikTok is going crazy. Like, people are getting views, they are selling things on TikTok just with their phone.
A lot.
The phone is very powerful. But I always tell this to my friends and people that I know, like, you can't be making videos with your phone forever. It gets to a point where you're going to be like, look, we've done this and now we're trying to target this type. We want ExxonMobil to invest in our content. We want MTN. We want this brand to come and invest. So let's upgrade our, you know, equipment to the point where it sounds really crispy, it's really clear, and you can even premiere on Netflix, you know, something like that. So with your smartphone, you're good. Just focus on the story that you're trying to sell, whether it be a product, a service. Attach a story to that content, and trust me, you're going to be good.
Fantastic. Let me pause this. I'm going to tell my children to keep it down. They are playing soccer downstairs. Hold on 1 second. All right. So, Stephen, there's something you said that was very, very powerful, that because it's the art of the start that stops people from even starting at all. We can start with our phones, but don't stay with your phones. Good. Now, business people are listening today. How does TikTok impact people's businesses? If you had to start all over again, if you're advising somebody who runs a small business, should they start a YouTube channel?
I mean, I don't see why anybody shouldn't own a YouTube channel.
Hey, like, say it again. Ah, hey.
No, I don't see why anybody shouldn't own a YouTube channel, because it's just like for you owning an Instagram account. Okay, is there a business person there that doesn't have an Instagram account?
Some don't have one.
There's a realtor here in Lagos. Her name is Confidence. Her channel name is Edenosis. She sell. I don't know if you have come across her.
I've heard about
this girl. Now, this girl, all her mates are on Instagram, on WhatsApp. They are playing small girl. This girl went to YouTube, and now what YouTube does is YouTube expands your audience. So with Instagram, you're likely going to be reaching people in Nigeria, Ghana, Benin.
Just got a Rema. I just got a Rema. Just get a Rema. Kai.
With YouTube, you're going to see that now. I'm more popular in the UK and the US than I am in Nigeria.
For real.
You understand? People don't even know me here. The day I go to the UK and the US, you're going to see. So, because when I look at my analytics, I'm looking at my top 4 demography. I'm having my top 4 geography. I'm having the UK, the US, South Africa, and then it now depends on which country I go to make a video. I have that country, you know, come up the list. You know, so what YouTube does is it expands you. So if you're in Nigeria making a video, because there are a lot of Africans in diaspora.
Come on now.
Like, there are a lot of Africans in diaspora now. These people they are hungry for information about where they are from. So if you're in the business of selling anything now, these people are going to patronize you, and then obviously you're going to get views in every other location, but YouTube expands your listing. Now with Instagram, TikTok, it's good to have a good social following there because it's easy to go viral on TikTok. It's easy to go viral on Instagram. But it's not so easy to go viral on YouTube. Before you go viral on YouTube, so what all these other social media platforms will do is they will be helping you push traffic to your YouTube channel. So when you post the video, you'll be like, guys, I just posted a video. You guys should go and check it out now. The 1, 2, 3 people that will go and check out that video, YouTube will be like, oh, okay, more people are coming in from this external platform to come and watch this video. Let's increase the reach of this video a bit and see how people react to it. When you asked me a question how TikTok, how people are making sales on TikTok. It's like I have this friend, she sells hair products. So all she did is she just went look for a picture, a before and after picture, put it together, put music, like, oh, this is how my hair was looking before, this is how my hair was looking after, this is the product I was using, blah, blah, blah. Like and this girl is like 22 years old. She has made over $1 million just selling a 5,000 product on TikTok. You go to the comment section, people are like, oh, where can I buy? You're giving them contact information and all of those things. So virality is very easy on TikTok, right? But this is the strategy, and this is what I always tell people. Social media platforms, they are different. Twitter is different, YouTube is different, TikTok is different, Instagram is different. Now you have to learn, but at the base of everything, it's more of like it's based on interest, right? Even if you're on Instagram, there's a certain type of content you want to watch. If you're on YouTube, there's a certain type of content. If you're on Twitter, there's a certain type of content. So you literally have to adapt and repurpose whatever you're creating to suit any of these platforms that you're using, but don't take one as a more priority than the
another.
Right? Yeah, I've literally been chosen to push a brand product just because I had more following on Instagram than the other creator. Right? Yeah. So brands, and especially when you want to position yourself as someone who brands should start reaching out to and working with, like your social numbers all across is really important. But it's really good to have following, because all these followings, you just like you're cross-pollinating. You tell people, or you go and share your Twitter on Instagram, your Instagram on YouTube, your YouTube on TikTok. You keep moving, because at the end of the day, all of these platforms are borrowed. You don't know which. YouTube, maybe Twitter will just come one day and they'll be like, you know what, we're shutting. I don't know if that will happen, but we're shutting down. Nobody in Nigeria can use our platforms anymore. Blah 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 blah. But you still have backups. You still have other platforms that you can use. So, it's really really important to have several platforms to share this message. But I'm going to preach YouTube because of the reach. And I know you're a business person listening. You need that reach. YouTube is going to, maybe after this podcast, I'm going to screenshot my reach and I'll send it to you so that people will just have an idea. When I mean reach, I mean you're in Nigeria and you're selling products on Ireland. You understand? So YouTube is more international like that. So I don't know if I know.
No, I mean you answered the question. Let's segue a little bit on YouTube Shorts. What do you think about YouTube Shorts? Because somebody was talking about the numbers on YouTube Shorts the other day. Founders Podcast guys, they were saying that their reach is even getting close to TikTok's reach. You know. So somebody who says, I don't want to do long videos now. What do you advise about TikTok Shorts? YouTube Shorts.
Yeah. So part of our class, when we're in the YouTube Black Class 2022, I mean, YouTube, they want to remain relevant, and because TikTok came in and TikTok kind of like introduced the realm of short videos on the internet. So it made every other platform sit up. It made Instagram sit up. Even Twitter, they are testing putting short now. If you go to your Twitter, if you scroll down, you're going to see a recommended
more shorts. I'm seeing that. I'm seeing that now, and that will change the game on that platform. Yeah.
Yes, it's going to change the game now. YouTube don't want to be left behind, so they introduced short. And let me even make it more interesting. Coming February 2023, they are actually pushing monetization for short. So now, not only can you, so all those viral videos that you're having on shorts can now be monetized because they are trying to beat TikTok. Because it got to a point where TikTok was getting more attention than every other platform.
Yeah.
And it's easier to watch short videos. Like all you're just doing is scroll.
Yes.
So because YouTube is very innovative like that, they don't want to be left out from any from any innovation. They don't want to be left out from any innovation. They're adapting. Now, YouTube Shorts in 2023 would be the fastest way to grow a YouTube channel.
Yeah.
Would be the fastest way to make money on YouTube. Right? Because they themselves, they are pushing it now. Like literally, they were even giving people short. There's something called short fund.
Yeah.
Right? There's something called short fund. So they allocated $100 million to support people that create short videos. So I know a couple of friends that have collected a $300, $500, $1,000 here and there just to make short videos. So they want a lot of.
So they're incentivizing the shorts by giving you money to create really good short videos. Wow.
Exactly, because they want to take the market away from TikTok. They want to kill TikTok because the internet is all about attention. If TikTok is giving me more attention than YouTube, it means now I'll be spending more time on TikTok and not on YouTube. And YouTube, they are losing the market share. So, but it's good these competitions they're happening because competition only benefits the consumer. It benefits us.
Makes everybody
now if everybody's competing, we ourselves were here. So guys, you can repurpose, you can now post on shorts on YouTube, make money, you can post short on Twitter, make money, you can post short on TikTok, make money. You're making money everywhere. So as I said, short is going to be the fastest way to grow on YouTube. And even me, I've started even though I'm known for long form content, but I've started making short as well. Short is really good. And with YouTube, they are pushing it really good. So if you're watching this, if you're listening to this and you're thinking of, you don't even think of it, just start that video you posted on Instagram, take it to YouTube. And there are people literally blowing up like overnight. And the good thing about YouTube is now, like unlike TikTok, you can even put links and details of your product in the description of the video.
Of shorts. Of shorts.
Yeah,
I know that before you couldn't put links on shorts on YouTube. So can you push links on shorts on YouTube now?
Yes,
wow.
You can.
Wow.
You can.
Wow.
In the description section, you go there, you paste your link, you tell people contacts. With TikTok, you have that limitation, but I know TikTok will soon change it.
I know
TikTok,
they will.
Have that limitation.
They will.
Yeah, so the opportunity is large, right? If you want to create short, don't even think about it. Start creating.
It's so powerful. Powerful stuff. Sorry. Wow. I want to ask you another question. All right. Sorry, I'm taking a bit of your time. I know that you have to run.
It's okay. I'm here to like 11.
I'll be guys. Are you guys enjoying the conversation? Are you guys enjoying the conversation?
You can't hear them. Their mic is muted.
Yes, let it be muted so that they can listen.
Yes.
We're enjoying it. We're enjoying it.
Yes,
seriously.
All right. Now, Steven, you know the funny thing? I know that you're making money from YouTube now. As Nigerians, we don't like to call the numbers so that village people will not attack us. I know that the numbers are good for you. If somebody had told you years ago that you make a living shooting videos on YouTube, would you have believed?
Yeah. My mom actually have a hard time understanding what I do for a living. She doesn't get the grip of it. So she'll be like, so you tell me you fly to this country, you carry your camera and shoot, and you make money. She doesn't understand how it works till today.
when she gets the credit, alas, you just say yes, God is good.
I mean, at some point when I was growing up, she thought I was doing Yahoo because I'm going to like I'll wake up in the morning, I'm going to be on my laptop morning to night. She's like, she has never seen something like this. How will you just wake up in the morning if you're not doing fraud? What is it that you are doing on the computer screen? monetize. So yeah, the opportunity is enormous.
Wow. Stephen, I'm noticing that, correct me if I'm wrong, that as I study your channel, you're moving towards a lot of, interviews of great entrepreneurs showcasing Africa. Would you ever morph your content to like teaching or educational at some points in anything?
So even before I started making travel videos, I was a social media marketer. I usually would like teach and all of those things. And also I was a videographer. So I usually teach people how to use cameras, so that's why you can see the quality of my channel is a bit decent.
Sorry, are you ever going to turn that into a class? Because you're very good at that.
Yeah, maybe sometime.
Because when I study you guys, especially the guys in America, once they're as big as you guys, before you know, they morph that into a YouTube academy.
So I just want to take my. I mean, there are a lot of people. Nas Daily raised 100 million.
No, Nas is big, man. Big.
Yeah, Nas is really big and he's really smart as well. So for me, I just want to take my time, like keep growing my audience. Maybe sometime this year if I have the chance, because for like 7 months this next year I'm going to be traveling. So I'll just figure out, a full month, and I've experimented in the past, but it's something I'm looking into because there's still the opportunity is like Africa as a whole. Like we have very few creators, unlike America.
I beg, say it again. They didn't hear it because they think that anything they want to do, other people are already doing it.
Nah.
Which is Stephen they talk so. We have very few creators. But give me a year. They never hear.
So because you have even these American so-called creators, they now come to Africa because it's on tap. So they are going to come here. There's a guy called Indigo Traveler. He comes here to Africa and he just showcase poverty because he's trying to get views. So we need more creators. We need more, creators in finance, in travel, in real estate, in coaching. Like, they're just so. I see so many thought leaders.
Opportunities, Abi.
I see so many thought leaders, especially I'm not going to call names, but I see so many thought leaders and they are just focused on posting on Instagram. Like you can go global on YouTube. Like you can literally go global. And I'm saying it based on I'm saying it based on my experience. Like I'm not known in Nigeria. People here don't know me. But when I go to other countries where you have a little bit of more Western, because Nigeria is not a country that has a lot of Western people visit. People from the US, UK, they don't really visit here because of our insecurities and all. But when you go to a Southern African country, South Africa, Namibia, Zimbabwe,
Botswana,
you're going to see a lot of Americans there. And then, you people will be like, oh, I watch your videos and stuff like that. So you're reaching a more broader audience. Now, the thing with YouTube is, of course, YouTube as a platform, they also pay their creators.
Yes.
So at this point, you're actually monetizing your hard work. You're not just posting free videos on Instagram. I don't know why Instagram hasn't gotten the grip of it, but you can literally make a lot of money, right?
Steven, you don't understand what you just did to me. This morning, I woke up because I live in the UK and in Lagos at the same time.
Okay.
This morning I woke up, I said to myself, I want to get more of the UK market as coaching clients.
Yeah.
I said, God, give me a strategy. You said something about YouTube. Now, I don't think people heard it. Anyway, like they say bad boys move in silence.
Yeah.
I'm going to use what you just said now. I'm telling you. Because I found out that anytime I take YouTube seriously, there's something happens to my business. I see it.
Yeah, the platform is global.
It's powerful.
Global. And once again, you're being paid for that effort.
Yes.
And then you stand a chance of those brands that you want to reach out to, that you want to offer.
They reach out to me.
You stand in, because people feel YouTube is not an easy platform. So anybody who is able to
succeed in it,
views, they feel like, this one is really doing something. Let's reach out to him. Unlike Instagram, I mean, there are a lot of Instagram influencers up there. If a 50,000 subscriber on YouTube is worth 200,000 followers or even 500,000 followers on Instagram.
Hey,
because now not only do you have that subscriber, now you now have their email addresses. There's a way you can extract email addresses of people that have subscribed to your channel. You have the database, and now you can now even send emails to them. And there's something called a community tab on YouTube. It's sort of like its own mini social media platform. Now, everybody who is subscribed to your channel, you can go there and you can post an image. You can post just like the way you post.
And I also see this join where you can even pay some creators. I found out that you see the join button in their channel. They say join for $5 or $3, so you get deeper insights.
YouTube is they keep expanding their monetization allowance so that more people can make money. I have seen countless times where a small business person goes into YouTube to say, "Oh, I want to market my products and services." 2 years after, they'll be like, "You know what? I don't want to do product and services anymore. I want to focus on making videos," because they have made times 10 what they
money
selling their product. I mean, people are literally making millions. Even here in Nigeria, I'll give you a case in point. Mark-Angel, there's an event we attended. Mark-Angel has over 22 YouTube channels. He has 105 staffs.
Jesus 105 Christ. Staff in this Lagos
that are creating. Yes, that guy has channels. He has channels in Yoruba, channels in Igbo, in Espanion. He has Espanion. So someone that has 100 plus staffs working for him. That's a company already now. That's the company. So the opportunity is endless. You're being rewarded for your hard work with AdSense. I mean, the money is at this point, even though I was to rely on my AdSense earning, I will be making more than what an MD will be making in the bank.
Just from your AdSense.
Just from my AdSense.
Just from your AdSense. Can you give us like a ballpark so that we motivate them?
We're looking at between, let's say, $5,000 to $10,000.
Jesus Christ! From AdSense.
Yeah, 5 to 10. Yeah,
people just AdSense, watching your channel.
Yeah. So the good thing now is brands will now come in now. Whatever you think you're making in AdSense, in sponsorship deals, you're going to make ×2
on that
amount. So at the end of the home, you'll be going home with like $10,000, $15,000. So the opportunity is endless.
This podcast episode, people should call Steven and thank him. You should thank him. I'm going to take only 2 questions from the audience. 2 questions, and then we'll call this a wrap. Who's the first person? Put up your hand and I'll unmute you. I have a question. Do you have a question? Do you have a question? They are short of words.
Yes, I do.
Oh yeah, ask your question. Go. Question.
All right, thank you so much for this great section, sir. My question is, first off, you've made us see the importance of having to have a YouTube channel, especially for realtors also, because you made mention of the gap there. So if for someone who wants to start that channel, what are the basic things you feel the person should know? For a beginner who does not know anything about it, what are the basic things you feel we should pay attention to before we can say, okay, yes, we are ready to start, then improve?
So the thing that you should know is the thing you should know, you already know it, which is what you are trying to sell out there, right? And then when you know that, which obviously you know, then you're now going to figure out, okay, how does this platform work? And my phone is ringing.
Sorry.
Yeah. So the first thing first is you already have an idea of what you want to teach or what you want to show people or the content you want to make, and then you go ahead and figure out how the platform works, because every platform works differently. In Twitter works different from YouTube, so you have to now go and learn. And the good thing is there are so many channels out there that teach people. You can go and subscribe to Think Media, you can go and subscribe to Daryl Eve, you can go and subscribe to Nick Neiman. So these are all channels that teach people how to make content on the platform, right? They're going to teach you like, oh, this is how your intro should be. This is how after your intro, this is what you should do. This is how you should end your video. And though this is the length for your video, this is how your thumbnail should be. All of those things. So you have to learn, but you're going to get used to it over time. So you already have your knowledge. Just go ahead and learn how to use the platform, and with that, you're good. And then let consistency play most of the cards for you.
Yes.
Keep posting keep posting. I mean, this year I've posted over like 60 videos, right? I mean,
Wow.
someone like there's a colleague of mine, Wodimaya has probably done like 150 videos. He has done 150 videos. So you can see, if you want to beat those guys, are you ready to post 200 videos?
Yes.
I mean,
think about it. At 60 videos this year, and there are 52 weeks in a week, you literally posted a video every week throughout 2022. That's wild, brother. That's wild, brother.
Yeah,
wow.
And I'm doing that. And I'm doing that while I am traveling.
Yes. So you can imagine. So you can imagine.
And everything. Yeah.
Well done,
yeah, it's
man.
crazy. So I don't know.
Sorry, sir.
Baba,
Thank you
I don't know if that
so
answered your question.
You did. Fantastic. Next question. One more question, and then we'll close.
Yeah, you did, but you made mention. I'm sorry, please. You made mention of the platform we could learn from. You said Think Media, and I didn't get the rest. Please, can you kindly go over that, please, again?
Think Media. Daryl Eve. Let me show you right here. Daryl Eve. Have you gotten that one?
No, yeah.
I'll put it in the show notes. Don't worry. In the podcast.
All right, thank you, sir.
I'll put it in the show notes. Yeah. One more question, please. All right. So, Stephen, I want to say thank you so much, man. This has been. I got an aha moment listening to this. Even the Bible, the Bible said that the person that plants the seed is the first partaker of the harvest. I just got the harvest now. First. But like I say, bad boys move in silence. So I know what to do.
Definitely. I mean, you personally, I mean, I used to work with Mr. King before he died.
Oh, so yeah.
All those videos, all those short videos you used to see him doing his YouTube channel. Yeah. I was the brain behind everything.
Wow.
So I grew his channel from 0 to I think 80,000 before he died.
Wow.
I grew to like 0 to 80,000. And at that point, even though the money didn't mean anything to him, we started making like $1,000 every month, right? We started making $1,000, and then we started getting over 500,000 views per month.
Wow.
Right. And then he started, the next year, that was before, the next year, he died the previous year. So he started getting calls from the UK. So we had plans to travel to go and, so his reach kind of like expanded. We had so many plans for that. So whether I be a coach, a motivational speaker, a salesperson, like YouTube is like a really powerful tool. And I'm always very happy to tell people like it is really, really powerful.
Wow, Stephen, this is so thankful. I want to say thank you. So where do people reach out to you more? We all know your YouTube channel. I'm going to put that in the show notes. I'm going to put your Twitter and your Instagram. If people want to see more of your work, where do you want them to be directed to? Have you got a new documentary coming up? What should we look out for in the new year?
Yeah, I mean, I was in South Africa like last month. So I haven't even posted that. So that will be January. I'm going back there. I'm going to Johannesburg in a few days' time.
Okay.
So I mean, I have a story from Nola Veritasi.
Yeah, Veritasi. Yeah. I interviewed him in the podcast as well. Yeah.
Okay, awesome. So I also show his story and stuff. So I mean, we keep making these videos because what I just want to do is that I make these videos and I show people, to be like, wow. So you can't tell me that Africa is like this.
Yeah.
Because it will shock you
how beautiful it is.
Most people in the US, they think that you people even have G-Wagon. You have Rolls Royce in your country. Do you understand? They'll be like, is it really? Because all these white guys, they come to the country and they go to Makoko. They go to Makoko and say, this is how everybody's living in Lagos. They are pooping in the water, or they are doing this. And then because they have a strong audience back home, everybody watching and be like, oh my God. So do they have malaria? Do they have typhoid? Look at their water.
Yeah.
And then when I go, I'm showing you a resort in Rwanda where $25,000 a night, take it or leave it. You see green forest, you see luxurious living. I'll be like, okay, now this is the Africa I want to see. And this is the Africa CNN will show you, BBC will show you. They're going to go to Makoko and they'll show you trash.
I love that.
So we need more ambassadors of Africa. We need more ambassadors of Nigerians. We need to share, we need to tell this story ourselves. We need to own our stories. Tell them like, look, yes, it's fine. We have a bad government and all, but look, the Nigerian people, we are actually the most hardworking people on the planet. Period. Nigerians are actually
Trust me, I believe that, man.
People. The only thing we just need is good governance. That's
good leadership. That's it. We will explode.
We don't have. So that's the thing. If you're watching this video, please just go create. Just create whatever. Endless opportunity. I didn't even imagine I'll be doing this as a career. Like, I'm just living my dream life. Like, I'm actually a nomad. I can go and live anywhere I want to live, and I'm making money. It's fine.
No, there's a quote. There's a tweet that you put out. You said that it has always been your dream to walk anywhere in the world, and now you're living that dream.
So I was like, I want to be in America and I'm making money. I want to be in Portugal and I'm making money. I don't have to be. I'm not playing a local league right here. I'm giving you my Nigerian account. We're thinking of creating an offshore account that people can send money for. Things like that. So we have to go big. Thank you so much for food.
What's your favorite podcast or book that maybe you read this year or last year that has really affected you?
Yeah, so I'm a Gary Vee fan. I used to listen to a lot of his podcasts, and then Grant Cardone. I used to listen to a lot of his podcasts. Tony Robbins as well. I think I stopped a bit. Mel Robinson. I used to read a lot of her books. Then the book she did, 5 Second Rule, really changed my life.
Yeah.
One of the reasons why I started hitting the gym, and 5, 4, 3, 2, 1, get up.
Go,
so Grant Cardone, I really learned a lot from him as well. And if you want to go motivational, there's this guy called forgotten his name again, because I stopped listening to so much motivation because I wanted people that would show me practical things like go and do this.
Yes.
Right. Yeah, and stuff like that. So those are the people.
But so on those practical things, people, which of them can you recommend to us?
I mean, Grant Cardone actually.
Grant's very tactical. Yes, very, very.
Yeah, so he's like, don't buy a home. He said buy a home, but don't live in it. Like, make money out of it. So I'll give you a case. I'll give you a case in point. I have like a very beautiful house in Lagos. So because of the nature of my job, I don't live in the house. I lease that house on Airbnb, and I make more than $2,000 in a month.
Fantastic.
So when I'm traveling, the house is making money for me.
Yeah.
When I get back to Nigeria, I have a place to stay. When I'm out, it's making money for me. So I would not know all those things if I'm not listening to these guys and listening to Grant Cardone. Is a billionaire, but he doesn't have a house where he's paying rent.
Yes.
He's paying rent, and he owns he's like, the asset I have is paying for my lifestyle. So he gets those money, and because he's saying, like, he said he wants to live close to the clouds, and stuff like that. So little things like that, I implement them in my life. Like the Mel Robbins 5 second rules really changed a lot for me. Like, literally, actually took a challenge to go swimming. I was really scared of water. So when they took me to the deep end, I'd be like, oh my God, I'm going to drown. All I just did is 5, 4, 3, 2, 1. I jumped in the pool, and before you know, I was on the other end. So books really helped me. So very practical. Grant is a big practical. Gary Vee is very practical. A lot of people don't like Gary Vee because he swears and curses a lot. But just in all of that, there's some actually
gems in it. Yes.
He teaches and all. He shows you. I mean, that's another person. If you really want to go hard on content creation, he's a beast.
Yes, he is.
Grant can post. You can post almost like 10 videos.
Even Grant is a beast, a content beast.
Yeah, you
Yes.
see, because now those guys, they know the value of attention.
Yes.
Why Grant is so popular in America is a normal broker. He sells houses and stuff. Why he's so
Yes.
popular is because he's using the internet to his
Very,
advantage.
very well. Very, very well.
Grant Cardone is on TikTok, he's on YouTube, he's on Instagram, he's on Twitter, he's even on social media platform that we don't know about. He's
Yes.
posting videos.
Yes.
Because he needs
He believes in they understand quantity.
Yeah. So there's this famous quote he always say. He says, how do you say? The money bring attention brings money.
Attention brings money. Attention brings money.
Yeah. So he's like,
get attention first before money will come.
You know,
that's his philosophy.
Yeah, so those are the guys I follow. I look up to them. And then in content creation, I mean, I look up to Nas Daily because he's someone that has been able to create an actual business where someone can invest money in. I was really inspired when I saw he was able to raise 100 million for his Nas Daily Academy. It was something very, very inspiring that I really like. So I look up to him a lot. It's for me, the only problem I'm having right now is my Nigerian passport. And I hope I'm going to change that because I really want to go, like, I want to go really far to really spread this message. And I hope Nigeria doesn't limit me. Well, we'll try our best.
Thank you so much, man. This has been a fascinating conversation.
Thank you.
This has been, my goodness, I just said to myself, man, this is the best interview this year, man. And I enjoy this. I really, really enjoy it. So if you want to recommend someone for me to interview, I always ask my guests this. Who will you call and say, Paul, interview this guy? I will introduce the guy to you. I'll do the introduction. Who will you say? You need to have a conversation with this guy or this lady.
Which area?
Any area. Whether the person is an entrepreneur or whatever. I'm interviewing Bridget in January.
Oh, really nice.
Leki Aja I'm interviewing her this January. Yeah.
Okay, who do I know? I think most of the people I would have recommended to you here, you've already interviewed them.
I want to interview. I don't know any other person that you know.
All
right. So anybody that you know that you want to share with us, that would be good. Or maybe you can message me.
Yeah, I can't think of anyone off my head, but I can message it to you.
No problem. No problem. Thank you so much. Thank you so much.
You are welcome, Mr. Paul.
And a very Merry Christmas and a great New Year.
Thank you so much. Same to you.
Yes, and if you ever release a merch, let us know. Maybe your hoodie or your t-shirts or a drink impulsive like Logan Paul.
Hey man, you know how much
Coach, please, before Mr.
So amazing. Thank you so much, man. Do have a great day.
All right, you're welcome. All right, you too. Bye.
Yeah. All right.